Hello. If you are joining for the first time, my name is Ihebinike Anita Chin. So I saw something on my newsfeed and I felt I should bring it here for you guys to hear. A post made by Harrison's lawyer, Barrister Favour Ajebo, or so I don't know how to pronounce his surname, and it was funny to me, and I felt you guys will be interested to hear it. The post is very lengthy, and I'm sure a lot of you are lazy to read. Yeah, you are lazy. Accept it. So I said, let me read it because it's so interesting. That post is so interesting. It's so interesting in the sense that this is the same barrister who has been attacking a VDM in favor of his own client. This post now kind of, to me, contradicts what he has been saying because, anyway, let me read it. Let me read the post. Now, today is 4th of January, 2026. And Barrister Favour made this post 2 hours ago. Let me show you. This is the post. This is his profile. This is his profile. So this is the post. It's very lengthy. So I said, let me read it because it will be better for you to listen to it than to read for those that are very lazy to read. Now, he said, open advice to my dear friend, Harrison Gwamonusho. 1, I have always practiced it as a custom to sometimes advise you here publicly for record purpose as a brother and friend I have worked closely with for 10 years since 2016. Do not despise or disregard the criticism on social handles, even if some are coming with insult or hate. Carefully filter the truths therein and restructure your life on self-retreat by stepping aside for self-development. 3. The findings of the public is a sign that you are not organized and structured as seen in the way you handled your NGO, engagements, people's money, and relationship. I remember when you had the culture of organizing training for your NGO on the rules of engagement, but for a long time, the practice stopped. 4. When retreating, remember I advised you and recommended courses for you to take on intelligence and security, but you were so busy. You are too in a haste. A hasty man drinks his tea with a fork. Settle down and scale your finance. Study and practice appropriation so that you won't misappropriate monies, because misappropriation is using monies meant for purpose A and using it for purpose B. You need financial plan and guidance, which most renowned organizations, firms, NGO are known for. I also practice it in my law firm because of clients' money. 5. I have watched your genuine intentions, blueprints, which we sometimes formulated together, and have been privileged to see what you do firsthand. But it's not enough since the public you voluntarily undertook to serve are complaining. That means transparency and accountability should be urgently and intentionally introduced as a matter of practice. The world is going more digital, and it's no longer business as usual. People need feedback, which NGOs are duty bound. 6. Put it behind you if your trusted allies and friends came to the social media to deassociate themselves from you or shield themselves from the public lashes. Some are content creators, and sometimes it is normal when integrity is at stake, but true friendship becomes the exception. I, Favour Ajebo, will stand with you and by you till things become better, because our close and consistent friendship for 1 decade was not engineered by glory, fame, or fair weather. This is my take, and I undertake to stand by it. 7. Concerning the Edo kidnap case, maintain your silence, even in other issues henceforth. You have seen from the voice record, if true, that the family is not helping issues because they have been the one taking it to the media ab initio. And they were fond of recording events from the first day they engaged you, which suggests a lot for my personal consumption. as counsel who actively participated in your investigation and bail application, saw the proof of evidence of your case. That is why I challenged VDM to post the narrative he was selling to the public, that you are involved in kid papam. In a bid to prove a point and distract himself from the strictest proof, went and start posting your previous antecedents. Your previous word, antecedent. Your previous word, antecedent. Clock that. Where did I stop? Which is totally different from the case at hand. It's still good, being that it's a wake-up call to restructure yourself, which you really needed. 8. Maybe if you were organized, you would have been able to delegate properly and establish a communication channel to know whether the said Reverend Father was genuine. A simple letter of verification or a voluntary delegation by anybody to the leadership of the Catholic community would have simply done that and should have still be satisfied. 9. If people with capacity and means pay money to you for intervention that requires traveling and logistics, it means to be accountable. It's meant to be accountable because it's not a professional fee. And so, when you use your discretion outside your strict instruction, do your best to explain it better to your complainant. There is a big difference between donation to an NGO and personal gift. The recent interview with the Reverend Father shows that the information you gathered about the boy from her sister is third-party information. And so the oath form and complaint form, which we introduce, is always needed to exonerate you, which you have been neglecting. Can't you see that the people that engaged you are having internal family crises amongst themselves? They just brought you into it and you need to tread with caution henceforth. 10. As a Jesus lawyer, I run with covenants and Christian faith, and I know when the devil is working. It's obvious that the altar aiding kid business is fighting you. This is no longer a coincidence because there's nothing new that have been said about you. There are old gist. There are what? Old gist. Clock it. Strengthen your relationship with God. I remember our friendship started in the church 10 years ago. Number 11. Do not lose your mind, which is the key. Keep it intact and guide it with all diligence. For in it are issues of life. Stay alive and learn the lesson. I'm with you till the end. Likewise, many others. We are still many. That's the end. Meanwhile, VDM has given Harrison 2 hours to come and confess. Do you want him to confess, or you prefer to hear from VDM? I prefer to hear from VDM.